finally had to do it. We're back with another one. Who are we talking about today? Today we are talking about the Rockets and the Grizzlies and the Lakers and the Spurs. Who should we talk about first? I think I'm gonna talk about the Rockets first because that's my hometown. I don't know why I be doing all this extra stuff for nothing. But anywho, the Rockets end up winning 103-96, and let's just say it was a Dillon Brooks show last night. Yes, that is right. He ended up finishing the game with 26 points, 7 rebounds, and the crazy thing about it, sorry y'all, that's the washer going off, if y'all hear that sound. But the crazy thing about it, he was 1 for 9 in the first half, and then he just started like cooking in the second half, getting big stats, going back to Memphis, saying like, we finna win this game. I'm about to show y'all what y'all been missing, and that's exactly what Dillon Brooks did. Like, he was like, hey, y'all traded me, but I'm finna show up. I'm finna show out, and that's just what he did. He did say it was emotional, but you know, he gotta put on that like tough man type of persona or whatever. But they gave him a tribute before the beginning, before the game started, so that was a good thing to see. Like, it's always good to see, like, once you get traded and then you go back to the original team that you was on, and you still get that love, you still get that recognition and that respect. So big ups to you, Dillon Brooks. Like I said, putting on a show last night. You started off, you know, kind of cold, but you start cooking and heating up in the second half, letting you get those 26 points. So big ups to you. And then also helping the Rockets win last night. Now we're gonna flip it over to Memphis. We got some good news. We got Ja Morant coming back on Tuesday, and he's going to play, who they play on Tuesday? I think they're gonna play the Pelicans, New Orleans, and I think it's in New Orleans. So we're gonna see what Ja's working with. You know, he's been on a 25-game suspension. So let's just see, like, have he been in the gym putting in that work? Have he been out partying? Like, have he learned a lesson? And let's just see if it shows on the court. I hope he go off. I hope first game he go off. Hopefully it don't take him long to warm up and he just go from start to finish. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just be hot. But a player that I do want to talk about on the Grizzlies last night is going to be Desmond Bane, and he went off last night, y'all, for 28 points, and he had 13 rebounds. And I think in my last video, the last review I did on the Grizzlies, I was basically saying like how he had to step up, take that leadership role since Ja Morant has not, you know, in his absence. And that's just what he did last night. Although they did not get the win, he still put up big stats, big numbers, big energy, all the above. So it worked for him, and he just got to continue to do that. Even when Ja Morant comes back, he's able to still put up those big stats and still be able to, you know, still have that leadership role. And then it was like him, Desmond Bane, and Dillon Brooks, they was pretty much going like back and forth all night. But it is what it is. So that's what I had to say about the Rockets and the Grizzlies. Now we're switching it over to the Lakers and the Spurs. And yes, the Spurs finally y'all, got a win last night, ending their 18-game losing streak. Yes, y'all heard me right, 18-game losing streak. And it was so funny, and I may say, yeah, no, I'm gonna say his name wrong, Victor Wembanyama. He was like, it kind of felt like a playoff game. Everybody was excited about the win, and I just know it felt good because I know the last time I was talking about the Spurs, I was just like, you could just see like the disappointment, like just in his posture, and it was all over his face. So for them to get the win, even though they lost to the Lakers earlier in the week, but it was just like a well-deserved win. They started off the gate high, and they finished, you know, hot. At one point in time, they were up 25 points last night. So it was just like big ups to y'all. I am happy that y'all ended the losing streak, and I really hope the next game, like, y'all are able to win it. And it's just like, okay, let's not get to that point where it's an 18-game losing streak. We're the worst team in the NBA. Although I want to say it's Detroit, but they were 3 games, you know what I mean? So it's like big ups to y'all for getting that win, finishing the game with the Lakers had 115 and the Spurs had 129. Let's just dive into the stats. Last night, LeBron, 3 of the starters were out. Cam Reddish, we had D'Angelo Russell out, and then we also had Anthony Davis out. All 3 out. So that replaced Austin Reeves. He got to start last night. Although y'all already know how I feel about him, I feel like he should already have the starting role, like replace somebody up in that starting lineup, because Austin, he be shining. But we ain't even talking about his stats today, but I think he did finish with like 22, so I guess I am talking about I guess I am. But I wanted to talk about LeBron finishing the game. He had 23 points, he had 14 assists, and then he also had, how many, I want to say he had 7 rebounds, if I'm not mistaken. But doing your thing, putting on for your team. Although you didn't have your starters, it definitely showed on the court that they are an asset to the team. But you did what needed to be done. You were still a leader of the team. You still facilitated the ball, and you know, you still did your big one, even though y'all did get the loss. But it was just a well-deserved win for the Spurs, and I'm so, like, I'm excited that I'm happy for him, because I was like feeling bad, like, ooh, Victor, you coming in as a rookie, your first year, and the season is just not starting off great. So it's like, for y'all to get this win, I'm happy. He ended up, Victor Wembanyama, he ended up finishing the game. He had 13 points and he had 5 assists. And the player of the game last night goes to Vassal, finishing the game with 36 points. He really carried the team last night, so big ups to you. And like, I feel like they were up 25 points. There was a point where the Lakers came, they had cut it to like a 38-17 type of deficit, and it was just like he still stayed afloat and carried the win. And y'all know how I was saying, like, I'm just so happy that they got the win, because they were starting to be like one of the worst teams besides Detroit, to have like the worst record with only winning 3 games. So it's like, I really hope they do not, the winning streak, I should say, does not stop here. I hope they win their next game. And I'm just proud of them, because they are a young team. They are a new team. They are a growing team and hot and fresh. So big ups to y'all. But y'all, that's really all I had on this beautiful Saturday. Y'all already know I'm gonna be back with a review. I don't know who plays tonight, but it's probably gonna be, I don't know who I'm gonna review, but y'all know I'm gonna be back tomorrow. But once again, I am TV. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you all can be alerted when I post. Yes, that's right. But yeah, I think that's all I had, y'all. Peace out. Bye.